Hello and welcome back to another character preview video. My name is Lumin and today we're having a look at Wakerunners. Wakerunners is a 4v4 and 5v5 team action game set in a near future Earth, now a relic of its past. Glide through arenas with a top-down view, employing a unique speed mechanic. Unleash swift combat in diverse landscapes for an immersive experience. Yeah, that's all they say about it. But, from my perspective, looks like a top-down arena brawler with a big focus on individual skill and the control of your character. And it actually looks like a lot of fun. Looks a little crazy, but it looks like a lot of fun. So, we're going to jump in and see what's up with all the characters here. If you'd like to do a deep dive to discover all there is to discover about Wakerunners, you can find some links below, and there will also be timestamps so you can find what you're looking for and leave satisfied. Okay, let's do this. We can look at the characters one by one. As we jump into each of them, we're going to watch their sequence. That's their intro video. Then we'll look at their skill set and their inventory. They have some skins and weapons and stuff like that that you can look at. Not a whole lot right now, but there is some. So let's do it. We're going to start right here with Dorothy. That's this character on your screen in front of you right now. Yeah, I mean, she really decked that lamppost. Oh my god. But that's really cool. I actually really like it when they do intro videos like that. Don't get me wrong. I actually kind of enjoy it. They sort of hype up the character, you know? And that's fun. She is a balance hero. And if we jump into her inventory, we can look at her abilities. Each character has this defense thing here where they press the right time to evade both melee and ranged attacks. It's sort of like a parry mechanic, basically. Then you will see that their weapon, their melee attack, is listed along with it. She's got a grand katana. She swings her katana to launch an attack. And then she's got she's got an M109 assault rifle, which is like, okay. That's an interesting combination. She fires 3 consecutive bullets ahead with the ability to adjust her aim-in point while shooting. Her special skill is Magnetic Hull. She pulls a selected enemy towards her, then generates a magnetic field that disrupts movement within its confines. By holding down the designated key, the firing range extends to deploy at a greater range. Okay, and then her ulti is Hellfire. She transforms into Final Blow mode for a short time and concentrates all her firepower to devastate enemies ahead while adjusting her aim-in point. There you go. Note, under attacks, super armor activates to prevent her from being pushed back. That's it. Cool. Looks kind of fun. As for what she has available, this is her default look. I find it interesting. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be the assault rifle right here. I don't know, but the katana's cool. She has 2 different hairstyles, the default one and a funky one, which is the default one with, like, something extra in it. I don't know. Then she has 2 costumes. You will see that they are, for the most part, going to be the same. Like, you know, they've just got basically recolors. Then we've got the melee weapon here. You can sort of change it. There are a few different skins. And then we've got the ranged weapon. Again, I don't know. It doesn't look much like a... Yeah, I don't know. They said it was an assault rifle. Looks like a pistol to me. But anyway, that's what she has available. Right? Let's jump on to the next one. Our next character is going to be Eliza. Whoa. Okay. Kind of keen to see this video. Cool. Simple yet satisfying. She reminds me of Loba from Apex Legends. Huh. Alright. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? She's definitely going on the thumbnail. Alright, let's check her skills out. Defense, the same on all of them. You can sort of parry. Her melee attack is Electric Rapier. She thrusts her rapier, charged with electric currents, into an enemy in front of her. Ranged attack is Laser Gun. She wields the Laser Gun with rapid firing speed and weak single-shot power. She can adjust her aiming point while firing 5 consecutive bullets. The ability she has, that's her special skill, Snake Lightning. She deploys a device generating a plasma field to restrict enemies' movements. Within the field, enemy movement speed significantly decreases, and they take damage over time. When Eliza is attacked, she does not get knocked back. Her ulti, lightning piercing. She spreads her wings, generating plasma. When Eliza performs a melee attack or uses ultimate ability with her wings active, she dashes at high speed, leaving powerful plasmatic currents in her wake. Any enemies coming into contact with these currents become immobilized and eventually take explosive damage. The skill expires after a short time or all 3 dashes are consumed. Huh. That's really cool. Didn't strike me as electric damage when I saw it in the video, but yeah. And like, wouldn't she have a blue theme? No, but you know what? You know what? Lightning can be either the goldy yellow color or the blue color. I like it. I like it. I like how elegant everything looks. Look at the gun and the rapier. God, I'd actually like to see that. Can she draw it? We've got 2 different hairstyles. They are similar. That's a bun, and that's a ponytail with a little bit of extra stuff in the hair. Outfits. That's an even more revealing one. My God. There it is. All right. It's better, I suppose. Look at this. Melee weapon. You don't get to actually see what it looks like drawn, which is kind of sad. But there are different colors. And then the ranged weapon that's behind her over there. Very subtle, these changes. To be honest, I don't even actually see that one changing right now. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. There we go. Alright. I mean, she looks kind of cool. For obvious reasons. Let's go back. Next up is Jake. Jeez, check this guy out. Alright. Dude looks pretty badass. I like the little kitty picture on his shirt. Let's jump in here. Jake. Okay, defense, they all have this. Shockwave punch. Jake throws a punch to generate a shockwave. The shockwave, emanating from the ground as he attacks, deals additional damage. His range attack is a HE grenade. He throws a grenade forward that explodes after a delay or upon contact with an enemy. It can change direction of if it bounces off walls. Note, Jake also takes damage if he's within the explosion range. Okay. His special skills, Earthquake. He takes a leap, crashing down on the ground to generate a shockwave. Any enemies caught within the range of the shockwave take significant damage and become briefly defenseless. The greater his movement speed, the farther the leap. That's cool. I like how everything is based on movement in this game. It's a fun sounding system. His ulti is Superplex. Jake grabs one nearby enemy and spins to create a giant tornado. After some time, he can forcefully slam the enemy into the ground, dealing damage to nearby enemies. During this move, Jake's invincible until he jumps down. He can even catch enemies in super armor. Even if there are no enemies to catch, the skill is still considered consumed. Alright, okay. Then if we look at his items... Alright. This one just has like some extra nonsense in it. There you go. Jackets. Oh, this is actually a full get-up. Alright. Okay. It just adds a bit of extra padding to it, basically. His melee weapon is the entire arm. That's kind of cool. And then his grenades on the belt down there. There you go. That's Jake. Let's go back. Now we're doing Lamil. Damn, this guy looks pretty sick. Okay. Okay, he's gonna be kind of popular, isn't he? Damn. That looks fun. Daggers and like a sniper rifle or something? Alright, alright, alright. Wow. Okay, let's check his abilities out. His weapon is high frequency wave dagger. He slashes quickly with 2 daggers. There you go. Okay. Laser sniper rifle. Shoots a laser beam at an enemy from a distance. Holding down the designated key extends the firing range for a short time, but note that the power decreases as the distance increases. Really? Shouldn't it be the opposite? After firing all 3 shots, the cartridge automatically reloads. Be cautious, as he becomes defenseless and can only move during reloading. Okay, you can't move while firing. His special ability is S-Mines. He scatters mines around him with an enemy. When an enemy passes by one, it explodes, dealing damage and marking the enemy for a short time. Marked enemy experiences reduced movement speed, and Lamil can track them even from a distance. Any installed mines automatically explode after he dies. Okay. Ulti's Mega Beam Cannon. Sounds cool, sounds cool, sounds cool. Gears up additional parts for a sniper beam rifle to launch the Mega Beam Cannon for a short time. Pressing either the ranged attack key or the ultimate ability key will trigger the cannon to launch, allowing for up to 3 shots. Holding down the designated key extends the firing range. Under attacks, super armor activates to prevent him from being pushed back. The ultimate ability automatically ends when the duration elapses or all 3 shots are fired. Cool. Hairstyles, we have that one and the slick back one. Outfits, it's basically a sort of upgraded version of the normal one again. Kind of cool, I guess. Weapons, these are the daggers. Basically just different colors. Those are some big daggers, dude. And then ranged weapons, the sniper rifle. Cool. Once again, for the most part, these are just recolors, and that's fine. That's fine. It's a good starting point. Next up, we have Gia. And in case you didn't notice, the previous one, he was offensive, Jake was balance, and Eliza was offensive. This one's technical. This is the first technical character. Let's check her sequence out. Okay. That's a whole lot of flippy, spinny shit. I like it. Nice, nice. Alright, Gia. Yeah, man, she looks really cool. What does it say? Battle Psycho. Alright, okay. I mean, that's interesting. Melee attack. Healing drone. Gia holds and swings her drone. Allies coming into contact with the drone recover HP, and her own HP significantly increases. Note the healing range and melee attack range are different. Okay. Her ranged attack is Stun Shock. She throws a drone, emitting high voltage current forward. Any enemies that come into contact are briefly stunned and become defenseless. Her ability is Drone Dash. She rides on the enlarged drone and dashes ahead. Any enemy colliding with the drone falls and briefly becomes defenseless. Holding down the designated key extends the dash in range. And then finally, Infinity Storm is her ulti. Each function of the drone is utilized to maximize bioenergy to the extreme within a limited area. Within this range, Gia and her allies will undergo swift HP recovery, ensuring their hit points never drop to 0, even when under enemy attacks. Gia cannot attack or deploy skills while it lasts. She sounds really cool. Okay, there you go. Hairstyles, it's basically just, well, pigtails plus. It's like a longer version of the pigtails. Costume, yeah, slightly busier version, still a battle psycho. And then we have drones. She only has the drone as a weapon. It's cool. It's cool. I like it. Nice style. Then we have Scmitt. Let's check his sequence out. Yeah. Okay, I like him. He's also technical. His melee attack is a pipe wrench. He swings the wrench vertically towards the front. Alright, okay. Dealing area of effect damage that affects multiple enemies. When the strike connects with an ally, sentry tower, or ally guardian NPC, it recovers their HP. Oh, okay. Alright, so he can help sort of fortify the battlefield. Magnetic field trap is his ranged. He deploys a lengthy electromagnetic trap, pushing any trapped enemies back to a designated distance. The trap then detonates after a delay, dealing damage to the enemy caught within. By holding down the designated key, Scmitt extends the trap's firing range, enabling deployment at a greater distance. Man, all the writing here, I struggle with it for some reason. It's written very technically, but very weirdly, you know? There's something about it that just seems like it's translated to English. EMI shield. Scmitt installs a device on the ground that grants a shield to nearby allies for a short time. The shield absorbs incoming damage and prevents their HP from decreasing when attacked. And then finally his ulti is Sentry Tower. Scmitt constructs an AI turret equipped with Gatling guns and missiles to repel nearby enemies for a short time. The turret remains stationary and immune to debuffs, but can be destroyed when its HP reaches 0 or when an NPC appears. Okay. Scmitt can recover the turret's durability by striking it with his melee attack. Right, so he's sort of like Torbjorn. let's look at what he has here. Got a different kind of cap. Outfits. Slightly more details, a little bit more going on there. Wrenches. There are a few different wrenches. Cool. And ranged weapon. That's on his arm over here. Alright. Yeah, he looks pretty cool. Final hero. Cara. She's a DPS hero. Let's check her sequence. She looks kind of familiar, doesn't she? She's like Jinx, or whatever that... No, whatever the League of Legends one is, I'm not sure if it's Jinx, meets Sombra. Alright. That's kind of cool. I guess. Let's check her out. Damn, that's quite a sword. Snake sword. She brandishes her extended snake sword to the front. Yeah. Chain of Death. She extends her swords, pulling enemies that come into contact with them towards her. Enemy is stunned and unable to move. Her special skill is Stealth. She hides herself underground and moves in stealth for a short time. Pressing the special key again while in stealth causes multiple snake swords to spring up from the ground, dealing damage to the enemy. And any enemies attacked by the snake swords will take damage over time, along with a reduction in movement speed. Her ulti is Rampage. Her entire body is fully boosted with super armor, enabling her to ruthlessly slaughter enemies while preventing her from being pushed back when attacked. Her melee attack charges into a series of 3 consecutive attacks. Range attack allows Cara to swiftly move closer to enemies instead of pulling them towards her. So she inverts entirely when she uses that. Very cool. Very cool. Hairstyles. This one just has a little streak in it. The color's a little different. Outfits. Alright. 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 Much the same, but a little different. And then snake sword. There we go. Cool. It's a really cool looking sword. Like, no jokes. That's pretty fantastic. That is that for the characters. Once again, we have Dorothy, balance. Eliza, offense. Jake, balance. Lamil, offense. Gia and Scmitt, technical. And Cara, offense. Now, you've seen the inventory screen. There is a seasonal tab here that has what's pretty much just a battle pass. You will notice that all the items that we've looked at are in here. Like all the extra cosmetics, basically. And it's only 20 tiers, so it should be pretty quick to get. And then there's currently a store, which has, well, as you can see, booster packs, hairstyle boxes, cosmetic boxes, basically. I'm not sure if this costs real money or if this is in-game currency. I just don't know. But there's really not that much here, which leads me to believe that they're not going hard on monetization, which is kind of cool. That does bring us to the end, however. And yeah, with that, I'm going to say I kind of like the look of these characters. They've done well with the designs. There are some really cool choices here. And I'm kind of a fan. They look like a lot of fun. It's one of those games where they'll probably be adding new characters and heroes over time. A lot of them do look a little familiar, like I've sort of somewhat seen them somewhere before, like they're mixes of characters from other games, which is cool. It makes you feel at home, right? Again, the design, the visual fidelity, what they've actually done with the models, the cool and exciting stuff, it's nice. I like it. And yeah, I mean, with an inventory system like this, and with the option to equip different bits and pieces on the characters, they could make it interesting going forward. Let's just say that. Fantastic starting point. I kind of like what I've seen. Thank you guys for joining me on this little foray into Wakerunners. Yeah, let me know what you think. If you've played the game, let me know if it's up your alley, if it's your kind of thing. I'd love to hear. But I'm done. Give this one a like and share it and do all that other good stuff. You can check my links out below. You can find my coffee page down there and my Twitch stream if you'd like. And all the rest. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Happy playing these characters in Wakerunners, dudes. Happy that.